Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for May. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, gladiators.
Let's see. You're still in, I'm still in.
I think you're still in with 2.
Well, yeah, but you only had 1, so same thing. All of our team's still in. And if ever that were a jinx... Anyways...
Exactly.
Let's get the death march on to watching all of our teams falling out of the tournament. Starting off, we have WarpedEdge 1 versus Crabgazm 1. Breaking the meta, hopefully, versus Omegasuspekt. Crab, of course, coming off an insane run last month, and having beaten Kjata in the previous round this month. So definitely one of the teams to look out for. Okay. So for Warped, breaking the meta, we have Richard the Knight with basic skill, critical quick, Lionheart, and move +3. Kevin the Lancer with Punch Art, HP Restore, Attack Up, and Jump +1. Chloe the Summoner with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and move +2. And Angus the Engineer with Item, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and move +1. On the other side, for Crab, we have Omai the Ninja with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, 2 Swords, and move +3. Wa the Knight with basic skill, CT Save, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Mo the Geomancer with White Magic, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and move +2. And Shin the Sage with Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Short Charge. Going to Large 40. And also, for those of you following along at home that aren't privy to the NG Plus Discord's conversations or don't follow them as heavily, I have a new thing in tonight to demonstrate. So these units are listed as guests, so you can see their status and see the abilities they know. But enemies you can't do that for, or at least not in vanilla. But now you can. So we have done one of the major things. We're soon going to be able to see all the known abilities of the people on both teams.
And we have Breaking the Meta in purple and Omaiwa in some standard buffing coming out here to start. And Red Ninja finds the first bit of offense with a shuriken on the summoner in the back, who's now down to 100 health actually. It's charging. Purple Lancer finds a quick jump onto the ninja that moved ahead.
That's definitely going to pay dividends. That ninja is a major aspect of Crab's offense.
Well, part of Crab's team just got really messed up with a 500 damage Mjolnir picking out the Sage.
Yeah, sometimes you just have faith against a big spell.
The Protect from the Red Geomancer definitely helped out the Red Ninja there to survive the jump. 100 health, and he moves to the back now for a Consecrate to take out the Summoner and do some hefty damage onto the Knight. The Knight dives right into the enemy team.
Unfortunately, the ninja recoil against the charging Summoner takes him down.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Knight takes another 231. He's got to be getting pretty low now.
Arm aim does not stop the charge. Target does, though.
and the Purple Lancer gives his Purple Knight buddy a little bit of health shock.
And just in time.
Yeah, exactly. Geo brings the Knight into critical, and the Red Knight Gunner pushes off. Purple Summoner returns to a Phoenix down, and the Purple Knight does not get revived.
Would have had its turn immediately, too. With the protects wearing off, things are about to get in higher gear.
Speaking of, the Knight Gunner overloads herself, so she's going to have a big hit coming out, but might end up being wasted on that critical Summoner, but Geo might take her out. Nope. Okay, there we go. Got the 231 shot on the Purple Lancer. Geomancer is going to take out that Summoner with the gusty wind.
That was a super low roll on the crit, though.
Yeah, I was surprised by the damage there. Geomancer goes down to an Engineer shot, so now only this Knight Gunner remains, but she takes out the Purple Lancer, so it's just Gunner versus Gunner here, and the Engineer gets a 231 hit onto the Knight for the win.
And I'm pretty sure that was without dead shot.
Yeah, I think it was.
So I think the Engineer is just an Engineer Rifle. Yeah, with defense up. Although the crit was unnecessary, Engineer Rifle would have been 2 damage more than necessary for the kill anyways.
So Warp takes game 1 with breaking meta, hopefully. And now we're going to small 58 for game 2.
Tell you what, Crab's team was definitely one of the favorites after that last round with Kjata, and seeing Warped being up a game, that's pretty exciting.
Absolutely. Always love whenever we get to the second half of the tournament here. It's just nothing but strong teams remaining.
Like, Crab definitely bursted onto the scene last month with a significant improvement on his previous teams. And to see Warped doing the same this month, it's just always exciting seeing new names getting to the later rounds.
Yep, both have kind of stormed onto the scene with some very interesting team builds for sure. Purple Lancer finds the first bit of offense with a kill onto the Geomancer there.
That's the second kill, actually. The Cyclone killed one, too.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, about to get another 2.
Got quick Blizzard for the double kill here, I believe, unless something gets dodged. Oh, one of them got guarded.
So I think he's at 3, so...
And here comes the target for the kill.
That is a lethal jump. Sure
That was
enough.
really quick. Warp takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with breaking the meta, hopefully.
It's beginning to sound more and more like he did. Up next, we have Kjata 2 versus Coppola 1. Hold Me Closer Tony Danza versus Special Support Section. These two are regular fixtures of the top tables, so whichever one wins, Warped has another hard match ahead. For Kjata 2, we have Original Unit the Priest with Time Magic, Move MP up, and Move +1. WarpedEdge the Squire with Item Arrow Guard, Lucky, Move +3, and Red Shoes. Suckit Trebek the Engineer with Steel CT Save, 2 Arbalests, and Move +2. And Omega the Lancer with Dance, Hamido, Jump +2, and Maintenance. On the other side, for the special sports section, we have Lloyd Bannings the Squire. Steel Damage Split, 2 Swords for Scorpion Tails, and Maintenance. Randy Orlando the Monk with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Tio Plato, the priest, with black magic, auto potion, defense up, and magic defend up. And Ellie McDowell, the summoner, with battle skill, MP switch, deadshot, and equipped gun for that bolt action rifle. What's the typo, Cafe? Where is it? Oh, in chat, not on the game. Okay. Heading to large 50. One of the largest maps we have.
And we have special support section in blue and Hold Me Closer Tony Danza in white.
Kjata's team names continue to impress. Remember when you had to calculate how many ticks after your haste person got their turn, the haste would come out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked. Let's not do that again.
I definitely like the variety of ways to apply haste and pro shell now for sure.
WarpedEdge just a little short.
Going in there deep. And first bit of offense onto the priest there with an explosion onto the Chaos Blade Squire, but the preemptive heal doesn't back up. He gets his first swing, but he gets hard. A big damage judgment. 339, bringing the Chaos Blade Squire into critical.
Not that that'll slow him down. He's got the red shoes.
The stance does get a confusion onto the summoner there.
95%.
Also, don't move. Chaos Blade Squire is down. You summoner did get a shot off on the opposing engineer as well.
Still confused, but without her weapon. There's a revival coming in on the Chaos Blader.
Could be some really good timing for that.
And weaken on the monk as well. The ability of special support section to do damage just being whittled away between the weapon breaks and the weakens.
Got another confused there. Now the summoner and the monk are both confused. And here comes the Chaos Squire going for the monk. Breaking is confused, but only dealing 20 damage with no proc.
MP switch taking away pretty much everything from the summoner. Although I think that's the second MP switch, so... Down she
and
goes.
A bag hit for 196 takes her out.
Was that a bag? I thought that was a flail.
Oh, no, you're right. It was a flail. I was thinking that's a really high roll for a bag.
Yeah, like you don't get that kind of PA on a priest.
Big consecrate here, hitting the entire enemy team. Not for a lot of damage, though.
A farewell to hat and a farewell to that.
Nice. Yeah, Squire gets another chance, but no luck on the proc there. And a double flail hit from the other Squire takes him out.
Big rejuve there, but Squire is still dead. There goes her weapon as well. She is just running out of things.
Bunch of don't moves for a special support section over here. They're just kind of stuck near this tree. Priest keeps on bringing back that summoner, but she is not that useful anymore.
I think all she has is a hat and an accessory. Or no, armor and accessory, rather. Yep. Yeah, punch for 10, definitely not it. Priest is down to the headshot. Weaken again.
Not weak enough, though. Double flail hit takes out the engineer in the back.
130 is still a, significant reduction on the base damage. And that jump is going to kill the shit out of that Squire.
Once again, the Chaos Squire is in critical, but that does not matter to him. He
And
gets
the
the proc
first
this
one
time.
of the game.
Monk is gone.
It was late in coming, but picked a good time to, really turns the tides.
Only the summoner with 6 damage punches remains.
Keeps getting crits,
Makes that
though.
8 damage. Wow, that's a lot of move. And there we go. Hold me closer, Tony Danza takes game 1.
On the back of only one Chaos Blade as well. What will it look like when he gets the kind of Chaos runs we saw yesterday night?
Right? And if he wins this, he'll be going up against WarpedEdge's team. So WarpedEdge might be on the receiving end of his unit. Or a modification of his unit, anyway.
I mean, if it's named after him, it's his unit in every way that matters.
That could have been a really spicy Steelheart there, but no luck. Full team haste and 3-person throw shell for special support section. A lot of people going before Hold Me Closer Tony Danza even gets a turn. But full team haste for Tony Danza, and the Chaos Blade moves up and gets an immediate proc on the enemy Squire, taking him out.
That's the biggest DPS for Coppola as well, so...
And the Lancer finds a jump as well, and the headshot. Just not a good start for
Kjata doing
special.
Kjata things.
Yep.
Small map, that's Kjata.
Sure. Probably would have been a kill, but let's go for the crystal.
That is just some brutal taking down. Priest one move away from getting to the crystal. Or no, he is not.
And if this Monk's Judgment had enough damage to take out that Squire, he would have had a lot of kills in this match.
Sure would. Finally an unsuccessful swing.
But only the Monk remains here. That Priest is probably going to go up and whack him with a flail. Oh, decides to help out the Chaos Squire here. But he's probably not long in this world.
Unnecessarily, perhaps, bringing back the Squire.
Monk is down to critical. And there we go. Kjata takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with Hold Me Closer Tony Danza. And a little dance to finish it off.
Looks like we'll have a Kjata Warped rematch next round. Up next, we have Coppola 2 versus Paffey, Blitzkrieg versus Down to Clown, covering ground. For Blitz, we have Max the Chemist with Sword Magic, Catch, Equip Shield, and Move +1. Carl the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +2. Eric the Ninja with Holy Sword, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. And Wilhelm the Summoner with White Magic, Arrow Guard, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Just solid all-around picks. On the other side, for Down to Clown covering ground, we have Clown the Time Mage with White Magic, Catch, Equip Shield, and Guts. Illusionist the Summoner with Steel, Auto Potion, Equip Armor, and Gun. Juggler the Ninja with Item, Throw Item, Arrow Guard, and Concentrate. And Strongman the Ninja with Punch Art, Counter, 2 Swords, Move +2, and Red Shoes. Speaking of big PA, a lot of damage to be done by Strongman. Going to large, 82. course, being the collaborative team between Patty and Cafe.
Down to Clown in yellow, and Blitzkrieg in black.
The Clown's kind of one of the Colo institutions now. We've been getting lore on them through their various iterations, including their preseason month where they were off the clock and using their real names. Lightning Ball is caught. But Water Ball is guarded right back.
Strongman can't quite find his way to the fray yet.
But he's lining up for a pretty rough next turn. And that weaken on that ninja's gonna definitely help out. Chemist has a Mega Potion there. Summoner trying to kill the Time Mage, but being stymied by the Arrow Guard.
Strongman finds his attack, but misses one and only hits for 100 on the other one. Spellblade has to heal something there.
The weaken.
Oh, yep. Setting up for this Consecrate, 153. Which gets healed up by the Time Mage with a Cure. So there's a lot of offensive potential that's just being missed here. There we go. The Summoner gets a 448 shot on the Time Mage in the back. I believe that Time Mage has re-raised.
Goodbye to that Spellblade. And welcome back. Another 153 Consecrate. And Spellblade has Defy Pain.
That Strongman might be able to get behind him, though, for a double 160. Should be enough to take him out.
Yeah, without the Pro Shell, it'll be significantly easier to take him down. However, I believe the Strongman's going to go for the Summoner instead.
You're right, he's closer. 234 Shuriken does bring the Spellblade low, and the double 120 from Strongman is not enough to take the Summoner down. Critical.
That shot in the back, I'm pretty sure that Summoner's the one with Arrow Guard.
Consecrate does get a kill. On the Juggler, I believe that was. Now just the Strongman is up here in the front. Time Mage and Summoner are way in the back. Spellblade is forced to defy pain because he was in critical and retreats to the corner. Yeah, the positioning is all over the place in this match. Strongman goes after the Ninja with double 160, but with the Craig on the second one, takes him out.
Just no luck on these draining poisons, always going into that Arrow Guard Summoner.
Yep.
Although Blitzkrieg's Ninja is way out of position.
Oh man, Spellblade survives the double attack from the Strongman with a guard on the second hit there.
Finally sneaks one through her arrow guard.
Strongman is critical but death sentenced, so might just get some free reign here.
Very dangerous.
Brings the Spellblade down into critical, so the Spellblade will be Defying Pain.
No, he won't.
Never mind. He finds a crystal.
She sneaks the 320 through the arrow guard herself as well. Those guards saving the heck out of that Spellblade. That's like 3 times this match.
Yep.
Absolutely crucial with how the draws have been going on everyone else. That summoner is one-shottable, but he has the arrow guard. Only 25% to hit. And she's going to go for him instead of the Spellblade while he's reviving people. It's looking real good for Coppola.
Summoner no longer has enough mana for a life.
But that summoner is under major pressure from the Spellblade. And I guess summoner doesn't need the MP because the gun finishes it off. Game 1 to Blitzkrieg. Ugh.
Going to small 14 for game 2. Full team Pro Shelf or down to Clown. And full team MU for Blitzkrieg.
Fireball doing a bunch of damage to the chemist. But pitching through the weapon guard or the arrow guard on the first try is the summoner.
Strongman moves up and decides not to attack. Very strange.
The classic 13%.
Rama on 2 gets 1 kill and not a lot of damage on the other one due to an auto potion. He moves up for a Consecrate on 3. Again, not a ton of damage, but does get a kill and a critical on the Zerk Ninja. Zerk Ninja gets a back attack against the Ninja in return. But not for a ton of damage, and auto potion triggers as well. Down to Clown is definitely in a critical position though. With 2 units almost dead, and the Ninja gets another Consecrate, taking out the Strongman.
Nice guts there. Summoner going offensive. What does she have? The spell has to be pretty impactful.
I think Arama is going to do it. Only hitting the chemists as well, bringing them into critical. Summoner does not shoot the other summoner as well.
We've seen this summoner alone before. Did not end well last time.
Yeah, she has proven to be surprisingly tanky with Throw Shell and Auto Potions.
Crystal is a pretty big pickup there. Not quite enough to kill the chemist through the Mega Potion, though.
She's almost brought in a critical with a 60 Lightning Stab. Auto Potion helps her out there. See if this Consecrate can finish the job. Sure enough, it does. Coppola takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with Blitzkrieg.
And finishing the winner's bracket for tonight, we have Sardek 2 versus Break. South of the Border versus the Eminence in Shadow. Will Break's traditional grenade and fire team be able to finish mine off, or will mine send his down instead? For South of the Border, we have Gonzalez the Chemist with Sword Magic, Arrow Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Shalat the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +1. Speaking of Attack Up and PA, I got 2 more. Don Alejo the Sage with Steel, Hamido, Concentrate, and Equip Gun. And El Santo the Monk with Red Shoes, Counter, Lionheart, and Move +2. On the other side, for Break, we have Rose Orlana the Ninja with Sword Magic MP Switch, Equip Shield, and Guts. Alpha the Geomancer with Item, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Sid Kageno the Spellblade with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Attack Up, and Move +3. And Iris Midgard the Grenade with Triple Flame. Very similar teams, actually. Going to large 85.
See if your team can send Break's team south of the border. We have the Eminence in Shadow in purple and south of the border in brown. Full team in view for south of the border. And was it in view for Eminence as well? Looks like it was.
Yep. You'll have to be more specific, DW. What is wrong with the sound? Ninja missing Shuriken on the Monk. Definitely a big deal. That Monk is going to do a lot of damage.
And so far, it looks like he's going to get a chance to punch. Let's see what this Lightning Stab does. Brings him into critical, but he will not care about that. 448 MP switch saves the Ninja from the Gunner. And El Santo does walk up and get a punch for over 300, bringing the Spellblade into critical, but the Triple Flame heals him back to full.
Just classic Break things there.
Yep, he submits the team almost every month, if not every month, and it seems to be getting better and better. So, definitely love to see the synergy on that team. El Santo goes down to a Shuriken from the Ninja. Eminence heals himself back up with a little potion there. Spellblade all the way into the back. Just punch onto the Chemist for another kill. South of the border on the back foot here with only 2 units remaining, but the Sage does get a kill onto the Ninja with Gunshot. No MP switch to guard for that time. Triple Flame from the grenade. No luck on that one. Geomancer gets a res onto the Ninja with a Phoenix down. But the Sage probably looking to get the kill again. Oh, the Guts proc keeps the Ninja alive there. And now the Spellblade is just flanking the enemy team. Gets the lightning stab to bring the enemy Spellblade into critical.
Those two slow procs from the Hell Ivy really made a huge difference in this match.
And was going to retreat, but a little bit of regen there, or move HP up, puts her back critical, so she will be rejoining the fight. But all that remains for south of the border is the Sage. And the Spellblade decides to heal himself from poison with a cheer up. Might also be getting enough MP to do some more lightning stabs there. Four tile triple flame here. 5 tile. No luck.
Don Alejo putting up a valiant show, but not looking great. Only a matter of time before one of those triple flames hits home.
Indeed. I like that Break's team isn't just completely fire damage, it just has some nice fire damage options to do the whole team healing thing while doing some damage.
And
that
it
triple
does
flame's gonna do
eventually
it.
land. Making up for lost time. Eminence and Shadow wins game 1.
On a small 38 for game 2. This little choke point here in the middle might be really good for Eminence.
Likely
See
the
if
case.
See if South Florida can go through it. Full team in view from both sides coming out here to start.
Taking up the high ground there.
Monk kind of moved out of position with his first move and then started making his way back here with the second one. Triple Flame hits 2 there, bringing them both into critical. And a Lightning Stab brings the grenade into critical as well. Ninja moves up for a kill onto the Berserk Monk. And the
He comes
Chemist
right
brings him
back.
back.
But Geo's got the answer to that. Whoa, goes for the Sage instead. I guess because the Spellblade has it with the Lightning Stab.
Lightning Stab on 3 there, yep, gets the kill onto the Monk. I didn't realize Lightning Stab had such huge vertical tolerance there.
It does, just like in Vanilla.
Triple Flame on 2 tiles here is enough to get the kill onto the Spellblade before the grenade retreats. But the Imbue regen brings him back as well.
Chemist woke up and chose violence, but alas,
I had completely forgotten that bombs were undead.
Eminence and Shadow takes it in a quick 2-0. Up next we have Love Chord Magic 2 versus Soul 2. Gossipy Hens versus Wild Winds.
Is that? Am I crazy or did South of the Border win that one?
You're crazy. The Eminence and Shadow won that one.
Fair enough.
Which one? Like the match or the game? Like Eminence and Shadow won the whole thing
game.
2-0. No, yeah, south of the border got fucking murdered. The
Yeah,
chemist.
just the last thing I have a picture of was the chemist on south of the border killing the grenade with an ambrosia, but I didn't see what happened after that. So
Yeah, then the other three members of the Eminence and Shadow dogpiled him.
fair enough.
He was in near fatal when he decided to go offensive, so the Geomancer took him down immediately.
That's right. That's right.
Anyways, for Gossipy Hens, we have Dominic the Monk with basic skill counter throw, equip armor, and maintenance. Sharon the Ninja with Holy Sword, Sunken State, equip shield, and move +2. Camilla the Sage with item regenerator, short charge, and move +1. And Millie the Time Mage with steel, arrow guard, deadshot, and equip gun. On the other side for Wild Winds, we have Tailwind the Chemist with sword magic, arrow guard, equip shield, and sicken. Cyclone the Lancer with Punch Art, Counter, Secret Hunt, Move +2, and Red Shoes, along with that Obelisk. Cyclone the Summoner with Black Magic, Weapon Guard, Short Charge, and Guts. And Tornado the Geomancer with Steel, Distribute, Attack Up, and Move +1. I kind of love the things Wild Winds has going on here. Like, who else is using Cyclone?
Yeah, I think we might have seen it on like one other unit in this tournament, but yeah, the Wild Winds team is very.
Also, I'm glad somebody saw the extra effect on Obelisk and used it.
Yeah, for sure. We have Gossipy Hens in white here and Wild Winds in green. And here comes the offense, starting out with a deadly poison from the Time Mage Gunner onto the Geomancer. Cyclone moves up, does his thing, or at least starts charging it. Sage tries to put an end to that with a bag whack.
Not very successful.
Yeah, the overload damage plus Cyclone is enough to take out the Sage there. Oh wow, Zerk Lancer gets a secret hunt onto the Time Mage as well.
More wind. That Secret Fist would have probably been a pretty bad mistake.
Yeah. There we go, only one Gossipy Hen remains. Zero Gossipy Hens remains. Wild Winds take game one.
I think Cyclone is larger than this next map.
Which is small 41.
Small 41, one of the few map numbers I know off the top of my head.
Being able to imbue all of your buffs immediately is a huge boon on these small maps. And Cyclone gets his thing started.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
Summoner is in critical already, but should have the time to get his spell off here. Here we go. But nothing but a bunch of misses.
Oh my.
Sage gets a flare 2 to kill the enemy chemist, but also gets herself. Time Mage Gunner does find the kill onto the summoner in the back. And a judgment from the Ninja Paladin is enough to bring the Lancer into critical, but he has red shoes and the Monk in critical as well. Green Geo also finds the kill onto the Time Mage, so it's 2v2 now. And the Paladin brings back the Sage. Very huge dodge there from the Ninja, wasting the Berserk Lancer's turn. Giving this Sage time to get something charging. Probably a flare 2. There it is. Only on the Lancer. It does secure the kill. Whole Geo moves into the back. Hit onto the Sage, not enough to kill.
And with Self-Ambrosia, well, oh, that Overload actually, well, no, move HP up, took her back out of range.
And now there's 3 units up on the hens. And Ninja finds it interesting as well. Don't think that Geo has a path to victory here. Does get a kill onto the Sage before getting repeated fisted to the ground. LCM takes game 2.
Without their summoner for Cyclone, they just really didn't have much of a chance. He died too fast.
Yep, definitely a huge part of the engine there.
Because not only is he offense, he is also heal for the rest of the team.
Sage starts charging a flare 2, and the Berserk Lancer moves right up into it.
Lancer does not give a shit.
But he might reflect the Cyclone right into the Sage. Oh, not quite, misses. Flare 2 is enough to get the kill on the Chemist and do some decent damage to the Lancer. Is it enough to secure the kill with a Judgment? Not quite. He's still in critical from the 226 Judgment there. Cyclone gets the kill onto the Monk. Oh, this Flare 2 charge gets stopped by the Bull Geo. Only the Ninja Paladin remains for the hens. Bull Geo moves back to get a deadly poison on her, but it's guarded. And she gets Sunken State out of it. Don't see that very often. Strange Cyclone use there, just wanted to stun with the reflect off of the dead body.
Oh no, it tried to hit the ninja, it just missed.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It's got such a massive AoE, it's crazy. Oh, there we go. Gets the kill with that Cyclone. Soul 2 takes game 3 and takes the match 2-1 with Wild Winds.
Up next, Simmon 1 versus Omega. Wandering in Kinda versus Team Error. All caps, but not, in this case, all E's. For the Wandering in Kinda, we have Aaron the Dancer with Sword Magic, HP Restore, Equip Shield, and Guts. Still not going to try and pronounce that. The Lancer with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Jump +3, and Move +2. Safe the Summoner with White Magic, Hamido, Concentrate, and Equip Gun. And Bird the Archer with basic skill, Arrow Guard, Attack Up, and Sniper. On the other side for Team Error, we have Defrag the Ninja, Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Sicken. Not notably with start Faith. Delete the Monk with basic skill, Counter Throw, Attack Up, Equip Bows, and Red Shoes. Warning the Squire with Item, Auto Potion, Defense Up, Magic Defend Up. And Conflict the Monk with Draw Out, Damage Split, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. Going to large 54.
It's always an interesting map to me. See what happens around this pit of despair here in the middle. Zerg, Monk Archer finds the first bit of offense with a 224 hit onto the Dancer, but the Lancer finds a jump onto him in return.
It looks like
Archer.
the Berserk Monk is body blocking the timed strike, which, with him already being the target of the jump, yeah, wasted turn, unfortunate.
But the Berserk Monk is down. The Dancer also gets a sick Consecrate, so he's in critical with poison.
260 Earth Slash. And a late imbue. Just in time, though. Poison takes her out.
He does his thing, just in time for the time strike, which only hits 162.
Good job warning. There's a redemption, and he's back. And back down.
Another time strike coming out of the Archer there.
Body blocking from the Squire, it looks like. Not that it matters, Spinfist takes care of the threat. Warning continuing to live up to his name. And Ninja elects to abandon the revival.
Indeed. Archer's brought back by a life and starts charging a time strike. No, piercing strike actually. Big Earth Slash takes out the Archer and brings the Summoner into critical. The Lancer, though, finds the jump onto the Monk in the
He
corner.
will survive it, though.
He's pretty beefy, so
He's got like 435 hit points, and he's only taking like 300 something, so...
oh, Nameless Dance gets a confuse onto the Paladin Ninja, though.
That's a big damage split. that's not a clarity. Still a pretty good choice.
Absolutely. Sick Shuriken. Oh, Warning is confused now.
The sandbagging on Wandering In definitely turning the match around.
Team Error is down to 2 confused units now. And the Lancer finds a jump onto the confused ninja. Probably gonna get a kill out of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Warning probably not up to the task of finishing it off himself.
Yep. Especially when he's slowed.
Down he goes.
Wandering In kinda thinks game 1. Small 98 for game 2 here. Team Error definitely has some good AoE, so see what they can do on a small map. This is definitely one of the bigger small maps, I would say.
Although still decently constrained.
Damage on Warning, the Summoner Gunner.
What are you doing? 13 times 14. Why do you do so little damage?
I mean, Warning has half elements, Pro Shell, Defense up, Magic Defend up. On top of maybe compatibility.
Defense up, MDef up. Yeah, compatibility probably plays a piece. So it'd have to be Sagittarius.
I believe that was Sagittarius.
He is, in fact. Okay, so worst compatibility, Magic Defend up, Shell, half element, and Defend. Yeah, okay, now it makes sense. That is literally every possible reduction for that attack.
Warning doing what he does.
I was like, that can't be right, but actually it looks like it is.
A sickened judgment out of the Paladin Ninja there brings the Lancer into critical as well as poisoned, so he's forced to stick magic on his turn. The Archer has not been able to find any time strikes yet. Those were hugely damaging last round, or last game. Conflict gets confused there by that nameless. Archer does find a time strike onto the Berserk Monk there. See if he gets a turn before that happens or not.
Yep, I just did the math, and that is actually the correct damage. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean he's the best unit that I feel like I've ever built that 235 or 245 health. So hard to take out. Time Strike does get the kill onto the Berserk Monk Archer. Redemption brings him back. See if it's time to get a turn here.
And 4v4 once more.
And probably a pretty well-timed warning there. Uh-oh. Wave Fist on warning. Oh, only it does 75 damage with that. Berserk Archer does find a kill onto the Dancer. It gets killed by the Summoner Gunner. He gets brought back by Phoenix now, but pretty early, so might get killed before he finds a turn. Nice first slash into the side of the map there from the confused monk. I mean, this monk, the confusion on the monk has done a shit ton of work already. He has not been very effective. Here comes a Consecrate for the double kill from the Paladin Ninja.
Warning goes down.
And warning goes down.
Critical dodge from that ninja, keeping him alive.
Redemption brings warning back. Oh, and the archer goes for a wish instead of a kill. The Lancer is back in critical. Warning brings the Berserk Archer back as well, so 4 units back for Team Error.
Oh, that was pretty useful,
Nice.
actually.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Another critical dodge. Would have been dead if he didn't.
Fireball to break the confusion? I'll take it. Burst Slash gets the kill on the Lancer in the back and quite a bit of damage onto the Archer. Team Error is clawing their way back from a questionable start.
That was a huge counter throw, 215.
Conflict goes down to the Time Strike. Berserk Archer gets Hamidoed by the Archer. And who follows it up for the kill?
2v2.
Probably going to have a big Consecrate here for the kill on the Summoner.
Double
kill,
kill.
actually. Omega takes game 2 with Team Error. Going to a game 3.
I was trying to, like, spin the map, but he just won with the Consecrate.
Oh, love to see it.
And you can confirm it was in the matchup sheet the entire time.
Game 3 on map 33, which is the Colosseum itself. These are not the right teams.
Yeah, I loaded the wrong save file. Yeah, after game 2, I loaded the save 1 and then pressed F3 and did not save state 2. So we loaded up last match's teams.
Come on now. Hearts are pumping. Let's see if my team can hang in there. But good luck to you, Simmon, nonetheless. Full team Imbue out of Wandering In, kinda. Full team Warren out of Team Error.
Pretty much what you expect from Team Error's start. God, that kills me. 16.
Yep, Nameless could be scary here, but at least the first turn, the Dancer uses Imbue, so won't see an early Nameless. And, the Berserk Archer gets guarded by the Dancer, so we might end up seeing a Nameless here. But Team Error gets their full team haste a little bit after Wandering In, kinda, so that could come into play if the match goes long enough here.
Dancer moving off to the side, definitely in Wandering In's favor.
Yeah, for sure. The Berserk Archer probably not likely to target her. Oh, misses the counter throw. The Berserk Archer is in critical now and gets shot down by the Summoner Gunner.
The Gummoner.
Yeah, there you go. Warning, I don't know what he's doing there, but don't like that. Revive misses on the Berserk Archer as well. This Paladin Ninja's about to go in here for a big-ass Consecrate, I think. Or he's going to go for the Redemption. Nope, he goes for a Judgment, actually, onto the Dancer, and it gets guarded. Nothing is going Team Error's way yet.
He saw the Nameless coming and was like, I need to prevent that.
Exactly.
Nameless is very AI polarizing.
Wow, 2 Revive misses onto the Berserk Archer in the back. And Warning goes down as well.
Yeah, this could not go a whole lot worse than it has.
Triple Consecrate from the Paladin Ninja there. Let's see if he can evade long enough to survive in this. Time Strike can't evade that, though. And it's enough to get the kill. Only conflict among the mains for Team Error.
And he's slowed.
Yep. And he is now in critical. And goes for an Earth Slash.
Sometimes when they're alone, they just choose violence.
There we go. Simmon takes game 3 and takes the match 2-1 with Wandering In, kinda.
Well, now we'll see if the third time of the night the Jinx is in effect, because the first 2 it was.
I mean, not much else could have went wrong for Team Error there in that third match.
I couldn't agree more. That was an impressive array of RNGesus just shitting all over that team. Sardek 1 versus Love Card Magic 1. The most dangerous game versus Toho or Livestock. For the most dangerous game, we have Rashawn the Chemist, Sword Magic, Arrow Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Downey the Geomancer with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, Magic Attack Up, and Magic Defend Up. Predator the Squire with Steel, Hamido, Secret Hunt, and Sniper. And Mitsuko Soma the Squire with Dance, MP Switch, Abandon, and Move HP Up. On the other side, for Love Card Magic, we have Milk the Monk with Holy Sword, Counter Throw, Equip Armor, and Equip Sword. Farm the Chemist with Sword Magic, Catch, Equip Shield, and Move +1. Graze the Behemoth with Giga Flare. And capture the samurai with sword magic, dragon spirit, concentrate, and move +2. Going to large, 29.
The real tragedy here is even if you manage to win this game, or this match, you're gonna face yourself in the next round.
I didn't see the bracket, so brutal. Although I suspect what is more likely is I'll have a revenge match versus Love-Colored Magic with my other team.
Most dangerous game in green here, and tofu or livestock in black.
Out of that holy explosion.
The rarely seen holy explosion on a monk, nonetheless. Snowstorm hits that don't act onto that same monk.
And given that the monk is wielding a night sword, probably pretty effective. Has the self-ambrosia. Everyone kind of topping off. Gotta say, not what I would have done in that Squire spot.
This moves up for a little dagger hit onto the behemoth there for 50, hitting the MP switch. But guards the counterattack from the behemoth, who retreats now into the corner. Lightning stab out of the samurai here. It's for about 400 total there, and I think it got a weaken on one of the two. A lot of back and forth here, but not a lot sticking so far with the healing coming in.
Yeah, this is definitely a grindier, go-long team.
Stone acted monk does get a 140 whack with their sword there. The Squire and Behemoth over here is going to be fighting for a while, I think. Oh, here comes another lightning stab. Or a kill onto the chemist.
There's that weaken gone. Pro shell regen from long range. Chip damage continues. Big 200
nice
to
little
the
proc
chemist.
There. Monk is no longer don't acted. Chooses to use a judgment now. Gets the kill onto the Geo. And the chemist is down as well, so I don't think that Geo's coming back.
76%, 87 damage.
Squire gets put into critical by a split punch there. It's very ballsy Squire over here.
It's actually not much of a safer place to be. Tell you what, that's not what I want him to be doing.
Yep. Life break hits for 126. That Squire's down to about 200 now, so probably won't last much longer. And the Squire over here gets taken out by the split punch.
It'll take a minute for them to come down, and
yeah, here comes the damage.
as predicted.
And there we go. LCM takes game 1 with Tohu or Livestock. Small 73 for game 2.
So is it going to be 1, 2, 3 for both of our teams?
Maybe, man.
I do actually think this map is favorable to my team in spite of the fact that I'm running a dancer.
Yeah, I think your team got weirdly split up in the last match, so that shouldn't happen here. But big Consecrate coming out here on, oh, maybe just 2 units actually. Thought they had more in that one. .272 Demon Fire there at the Geomancer. That's huge.
Weak to fire thanks to the escutcheon.
Split punch on the Chemist over here is enough to get the kill, actually. That Chemist probably doesn't have a lot of health being an Ubot.
He has a good amount of evasion, so it is kind of unlucky that he got hit, but not overall that surprising. Not actually a big deal.
Can Wiz Nibus put Sicken on enemies?
No, because it does not have an evade check.
There's another Demon Fire to take out the Chemist in the back.
Poison catches the MP switch.
Oh, 2 death sentences now on the most dangerous game.
Does give them a little bit of time, but...
Oh, and a wish to bring the Chemist back here. But Consecrate from the Monk Paladin does take Chemist back now.
Those charms not landing, really unfortunate.
Yeah, Charm there would have been really good for the most dangerous game. But it is 3-on-3.
3-on-2. Squire is dead on his next turn.
Fair.
Yeah, he basically doesn't count as a unit. Damaged his own team member, guarded by mine.
Emus is down as well. The Geo is done for, and the Squire is very weak. And the Squire's up against 2 of the more offensive units here on Tohu or Livestock.
She does have... Did you see what chance to hit that was?
No, but like you said, she does have a shit ton of evasion here, so... But it's not enough. LCM takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0.
It was, in
Tohu
fact...
or Livestock.
Did, in fact, jinx us at the beginning. Sorry about that.
It's a bad night to be a caster in the tournament tonight.
Sol, the smart one, stayed at home and managed to win his match. Up last on the night, we have Kjata 1 versus DW 1. Slap 2 Bussing Boogaloo versus Star Wars Battlefront 2 Electric Boogaloo. The Boogaloo mirror to close out the night. For Kjata's Boogaloo, we have You've Cored Your Last Blimey. You've the Time Mage with item, throw item, and weapon guard. Cord the Summoner with White Magic Mito, Secret Hunt, and Equip Gun. Your Last Ninja with basic skill MP switch, 2 swords, and move +3. And Blimey the Summoner with black magic arrow guard, short charge, and move +1. For DW's Boogaloo, we have Walmart the Lancer with item, throw item, and jump +2. Both first team members missing an ability out of JP. Target the Samurai with Precision, Meatbone Slash, Concentrate, and Guts. Randall's the Thief with basic skill, weapon guard, 2 swords, and move HP up. And Kroger the Priest with black magic, arrow guard, equip shield, and magic defend up. Going to large 31 to start. Whoops.
We have Star Wars in blue and Slap 2 probably in purple. Slap 2 gets a full team haste and a full team Pro Shell to start out.
Of course, can't forget the full team Warn.
Only a 2-person haste for the Star Wars. Nobody finding any offense yet. Here we go. Well found the shot, but got Hamitoed.
Nobody finding offense yet. You show that roof who's boss, I guess.
Wow. Nothing has hit yet. There we go. Big Odin gets a double kill for the Summoner. Only half of Star Wars remains, but the Priest is charging a full life on the Samurai there. Ninja finds the back attack on the Priest there, gets a double hit for the kill.
Setting up buffs, not where you want to be. Especially not against a team as powerful as Kjata's.
Only a 125 Shiva out of that because the unit was warned.
Nice curse strike there.
Now, I have seen this thief do some offensive things, but this round, only choosing to warn.
Just not really finding the opportunities, I guess.
Samurai gets put into the critical by that Shiva, and a quick explosion from the summoner is enough to get the kill. Only the warning thief remains in the corner there.
Slap 2 taking no chances, making sure that their buff suite is still active, even 4 versus 1.
To finish it off?
Nope.
Nope, it gets guarded. Here we go. He finds a moss fungus and gets the kill on the summoner. Odin to finish it off? Nope, gets guarded. Thief finds the kill onto the summoner again, but gets taken out by the ninja. Slap 2 takes game 1.
We have another choke point map coming up. Who do you think that favors?
Probably the Odin user.
Ouch.
Sheesh. Kjata already finding a kill with a gunshot and shuriken onto the Lancer there.
And DW said in chat that Lancer is very important. No
Wow,
luck on that,
thief
Odin, though.
refuses to be hit by that.
Uh-oh. Big hits. Follow up with a huge Kiku.
Okay.
This ain't over yet.
It's 3v3. I may just force Ambrosia herself. Warned too late there. The priest goes down to a shuriken, overloaded shuriken from the ninja. And a Shiva takes out the samurai as well. Once again, only the thief remains.
Okay, now I think it's over.
Thief gets a kill, but is probably going down right now. Nope, still guarding.
55% against explosion. Guards that one too. Alright, this
Here we
should
go,
be
back
it
to
though.
back.
Yeah.
Kjata takes game 2 and takes the match 2-0 with Slap 2 plus an Boogaloo.
And then there were 12. Our numbers are dwindling. We're getting to the real meat of this. We'll be approaching the winners finals in a couple of streams. So, as always, everyone, thanks for sending in teams, coming out, keeping the conversation going, and really just all that you guys do. Of course, special thanks for Omegasuspekt for being in the booth tonight. Sorry about your team.
It happens. Happy to help.
Yep. I think I'm going to work on getting the display to work, because huge breakthrough on that last night. One good turn deserves another, right?
Absolutely.
Alright, so, cool. I will see you guys, let's see, tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, no reason not to stream. See you all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good games and good night, everybody.